Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Smashbrush. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial slash a review on a palette that I recently just bought by Juvia's place, and I actually showed it to you guys on Instagram and we did a poll and all of that. So the palette that I'm going to be using today is the Warrior by Juvia's, and this is by the brand Juvia's Place. I've actually seen so many different looks created by this brand through Instagram, but I feel like I never really had the opportunity to try it. Hence why we are here today, and I want to show you guys how I created this look. So if this is something that you're interested in, then just keep watching. And of course, if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also, if you guys haven't yet, hit that bell button. That way you guys are notified when it is that I will be uploading. If you are not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me. It is at Smashbrush_ at the very end. That is where I do a lot of polls and just different things that are occurring. So for example, today's video is basically brought to you by that Instagram post. So if you want to be part of that decision making of what you guys want to see next, go ahead and follow and make sure you keep up to date with my stories. And without further ado, let's get to it. I actually bought two of these palettes and I did a poll through Instagram, but it's so funny that I realized after the whole 24 hours passed by, literally it became 50% of you guys wanted to see me using this palette and the other 50 used that. So it was like right in half, and I'm like, how does something like that even happen? So I'm deciding, because I feel like most people want to know how to use like a neutral palette, I figured we would be using this one from Juvia's Place, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of show you like the colors. And I did swatch it so that way I'm able to like, you know, test it out and try it on myself. But these are basically the colors that I'm going to be using for today. So it's very like warm tone. It's more definitely a bunch of like neutral colors, something that you can use daily. Because of like the high shimmers on them, you could definitely use it to kind of go out and to do like a very nice smoky eye look because of the black that's there. Well, it's not a black, it's like a dark brown, but I always appreciate when there's a super dark color in a neutral palette. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and dive right to it. The way I'm gonna be doing this is basically I'm gonna start off, I'm gonna do everything on this eye, and then towards the end I'm gonna finish this off, because let's be real, if I do both eyes on camera, it's gonna take forever. So I'm kind of gonna go step by step on how to create this more like soft yet like a luxurious kind of look that you can use every day or you can use to go out. So starting off, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and just literally apply this all over. I basically did my entire face off camera because I really want to focus on just showing you guys how to create a look using this palette. I'm gonna start using this color called Ahazi. I don't really know how to pronounce that. But I'm grabbing a blending brush and I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of like soften the crease area. And it's kind of like a nude, no color type of shadow, but this is really gonna help for your transition to be smooth and for it not to look like it was like stamped on or anything like that. Using that same brush, I'm gonna grab the color Kano and I'm gonna apply it just on my crease area. And to prevent from any like crazy fallout, just make sure you're not grabbing too much product at the same time, and if you do, you can easily just like dust it off. At this point, I'm kind of just layering because of that color that I put previously. It did make it very light, which I do like, but I feel like I have to, just to intensify a little bit more, I'm just like layering a bit. And I'm gonna go to the next color called Mino, and I'm gonna start from the outer corner of my eyes and just like bring it in. Okay, so the mattes aren't the best colors there. Because if you see that, it's kind of like falling off right there, like it's not really blending properly. What do I do? What do I do? First off, you do see the fallout there, but I feel like that's pretty normal with most eyeshadows. I'm just gonna quickly dust that off. And I'm gonna grab a more fluffier blending brush, and I'm gonna go over that color again, that Mino color, and we're gonna apply that right over. All right, so what I'm noticing is the mattes are a little bit hard to work with. I'm really not crazy about that crease area. So I'm gonna try to play around with it and fix it. I think I messed it up. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm back and I've tried to like fix it up a little bit. I basically just kept layering, so the same technique that I did, I redid it. I'm not too impressed by the mattes, but I do remember swatching the shimmery colors and I was obsessed with it. So let's see how that will work. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create, of course, the infamous cut crease. That's just my kind of look, and I feel like it really helps out with my lid area because I don't have the most lid, but I do love when the colors in your lid really pop out. A lot of times people are intimidated by a cut crease, but literally your own eye kind of helps you out. Now that our crease has been cut, we're gonna go ahead and apply the shimmery color. I'm gonna use that middle golden light color called Moremi. Oof, yeah, look at that. That's nice. Yeah, that is really pretty. So I'm loving the color payoff of that. Down here, I want to use a little bit more of a golden color. I'm so bad at these names, Idea or Idia. And we're gonna apply that towards the very center of our eyes. Oh yeah, that looks gorgeous. All right, and then I'm gonna use that color, the homie. It literally sounds like it's saying the homie or Dahomey, but for me it's the homie. I'm gonna be using that color just to kind of like close it off there. And I didn't necessarily use the concealer all the way up to there, but as you can tell, the color really has great pigmentation on it. And you don't need to really cut your crease with concealer to be able to actually like layer or put it on there, which is actually really nice. Boom. And as you can see, there is some fallout there, and I'm a little bit scared of wiping it off, but there's a solution to everything. So if anything, oh, yay. Okay, because sometimes like color will fall off there, and then if you wipe it off, you'll see a streak that will now stay on. That did not happen in this case. Yeah, I'm actually liking this look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my eyeliner and put my lashes off camera, and then I'll be back to finish up the bottom part. Yes, I like iced tea better than green tea. I said it. So I just finished doing this eye, and I have to say I thought that maybe because I had prepped my eye like earlier in advance, that's probably why it affected like me being able to blend out the matte colors. But yeah, no, I had the same issue on this side, and I tried to make it as even as possible, and I love the outcome of how it all came out. But I definitely worked for this look. Now that I'm back with my liner and my lashes already applied, I want to go ahead and finish the bottom part off. So the first thing I'm gonna do is apply that color Moremi, and we're gonna go ahead and put it in our very inner tear duct right here. I'm gonna apply it on both sides, and this is really just gonna help like open up the eyes and make them look a lot like nicer and brighter. Think of it almost like a V on the inside of your eyes. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use that color Kano or Kano. Again, sorry for my mispronunciation. And I'm using like a very thin kind of brush. This is like a very mini bullet kind of brush. and I'm just gonna go ahead and smoke out the very bottom part of my eyes. And honestly, this is what's really gonna kind of like bring the whole look together. So you see how it's like slightly kind of getting there, and now I'm gonna use that color Mino, and I'm gonna use this mainly towards like the outer edges of the bottom part of my eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a black liner, and I'm just gonna do it halfway in. Yay! And then the last thing would be mascara on the bottom lashes. I'm using this Tartist mascara. And boom! This is basically the end result of the look. Let's talk a little bit about the palette. So let's talk about the things that I love. So the shimmers, they applied so beautifully. I remember when I swatched them at Ulta, I was like, what is this? Because they were like so creamy, and they were just like one swipe, and it was such a like a high color payoff. And that's what really sold me into buying this palette, as well as the other palette that I will hopefully make a tutorial, if not here on Instagram for sure. The shimmers, I have no complaints, and I love that there's a variety of colors. I love the fact that the shimmers on each one, it's more of a neutral color, but you can definitely create like different looks with it. Another thing that I love is the fact that each one of the shimmer colors, or just each one of the colors in general, they're actually really big pans compared to like so many other eyeshadows. And I feel like specifically with shimmer colors in any of my other palettes, those are always the first ones that I tend to hit pan on, and I get so sad because I feel like if only they had just a little bit more product on each. I feel like for sure this will take me a while to hit pan, but we shall see. So the one thing that I did not like about the palette are the matte colors. The matte colors, they do not blend well at all. I had a really hard time applying it. I mean, I definitely made it work. To be honest, you really shouldn't have to work so much to make an eyeshadow palette work. And I feel like specifically for like a daily user or someone who isn't all that into makeup, if you buy this just to use it every day, I feel like it's gonna be harder to accomplish this kind of look. However, the really good part about it is that there is definitely way more shimmery colors rather than the matte colors. So I feel like even if you weren't gonna use those two, this is still a very nice brown bone color as opposed to like a white. And then all of these other shimmers, there's like no complaints. I have swatched, I think the only one that I didn't swatch was this color, but other than that, all the other shimmers that I've swatched have applied so amazing. So you are really getting your money's worth. The sizing of it is perfect, the application of it is perfect, and I think you can create such awesome beautiful shades with these looks. I hope you guys got to enjoy this video. I hope you guys got to learn something new. If there's any other palettes that you think I should try out, please let me know. The other one that I have is the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's. So this is another one I'm really excited to use, but these are the only two that I bought. So if there's any other things by Juvia's place that you think I have to try out, leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, that is basically it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.